I got to tip you up a little bit here. There you go. Hi guys. Okay, that's wrong. Still trying to wake up here. Want to see something else? I just want to see something. Give me a second here. In a little bit, I'm going to check the mail, see if that cushion thing arrived, because this pillow isn't really doing it. It would help with my tailbone. Oops, I forgot to wake up Olaf here. Hey, wake up, Olaf, you silly guy. Again, I love this guy too because he reminds me of my grandfather. Yeah, he loved warm hugs too, my Grandpa Ray. That's why I like Olaf so much. Whew. Alrighty. Oh, I'm thirsty. Here, toilet paper and stuff. Yeah. Still pisses me off. I'm down to only $30-some. God, what the same hell, you know? Seriously. Why can't we be like $1 each or something, you know? I wish. You know? Still gotta call and ask, see what my food share mode is. So this is what I'm gonna eat. Barbecue, pork, mac and cheese. So, God darn it, I feel like there's a whole lot of mucus in this eye yet. You know, it feels like, yeah, I can't really see anything. God. So, yeah, Dad is going to take me to bone and joint clinic. Tomorrow or something. I believe or something. Yeah, we remove this. I think I was told I'll just throw this in here. We'll just put it over here for now. I think I was told this can screw on here. Maybe you just see that. Don't drop it. Other hole. Maybe. I don't know. Go in. Such a little hole there. I don't think that would fit. Go in one of these holes. Okay, there we go. And one of the little leg holes that would fit in the little thing. Alrighty. So I'm gonna eat my thing and watch some videos on YouTube, okay? So note to self on the little leg, the big hole, not the little hole, on the left side of this new tripod. Yeah, see, it's not bouncy or floppy or anything. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, I gotta be careful with unscrewing it though, because it's a little tricky. I'm a little afraid to put it back up there. So, I don't know.
Hi, Vander. Hi, Vander. Hi. Hey there.
He died. That was when he was like a baby. He was born in 2007, that's 2008. He was like a year old. He was a sweet puppy dog, I admit that, but when he got older, he was like, arr, 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 arr. Her dog that she has now is sweeter and quieter. He doesn't bark like that. Maria. I liked Riley, Vander's son, but he got too old and died already, maybe.
That takes time for you to be able to preach, but it's no good if the man who is giving those sermons is not recognizing the importance of his own responsibility as a man in the home. I want you to stand up and be proud of the work that you do, and be proud of the work that you do as a father, and not feel that you have to apologize for it. Bernadette, let's talk about you. You talk with attitude. You're the big hustler on the phone. The Browning family really pull things together. Let's get straight to business. We're going to do Bernadette and Charles' first clip here, which is all about family time. Joe, come on.
Let me tell you, when you become a mother, there's no window you go to check out.
Tear your family apart.
Till the day one of you leaves this earth, you are that child's mother. We've got to get this situation back on track, and we can. If you just don't have that connection, tell me, I will help you with that. I want to introduce you to little baby Gabriel here. He's 13 months old, and whether he knows it or not, he's caught in the middle of what may be a very troubling family situation. His mom is only 18. She's living at home, and she's constantly fighting with the rest of the family. They say she doesn't pay enough attention to her child. She's irresponsible.
The reason I oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, I won't have to worry about that if I move out. I'll be able to do if I want to or not.
Or you like her sister?
No. She was actually planning on moving in with one of her friends, and you were telling how great it would be to live with this friend because that way you can party and you're going to take advantage of this and do that.
Oh, it's really raining now. Look at that. Dang it. Kelly, don't keep coming down. Because you know how they were 11 years ago. You know how my enemies on the internet were 11 years ago with me, okay? What? Stating the facts, So I'm going to grab what I need to grab and then get out of the store.
Made a slight sideways turn, just enough to see me out of the corner of his eye. I was scared and I wanted to get out of there. I kept running down the hillside and the thing was in hot pursuit the whole way.
I don't think it was a chase. I think possibly it was what we call a demonstration charge. If it truly was a Bigfoot that he saw, and it was simply saying to him, get out of here, this is my territory.
But eyewitness accounts alone are not enough evidence to convince the skeptics.
I'm amazed that through all the years and the various people that have been hunting Sasquatch through the years have not really found any.
She doesn't know you're stalking?
Well, now she does.
We debate extreme parenting. Today it's appointment television for all parents. And while we're getting ready to start the show, I want every parent watching this to think about this question. Is it better to hover over your children, never let them out of your sight in an effort to keep them safe at all times, or to be hands-off and give them some freedom because you feel it will help them learn the life skills they need, like independence and responsibility? We're going to drill down on this hot button issue, but first, I want you to meet Izzy. You won't believe what Izzy was allowed to do all by himself at 9 years old. Izzy, how you doing?
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
Snail. It's a freaking snail.
The snail that came out of Paul's knee is known as Littorina scucellata. Inside the tissue above Paul's knee, the snail has been growing. Its presence, detected by the body's immune system, has caused the inflammation, buildup of pus, and black-looking tissue.
It was just too strange to be true. And Paul, like typical boy style, like he just thinks it's cool.
Hey guys, I'm gonna test something out, but it won't be on hyperlapse right now.
Like it made about 4 stops, maybe 5 stops, and each time it would stop or circle, and it was in the direction that my other mates had went, so I figured that maybe it had stopped to pick them up.
The freighter continued its odd movement for nearly 3 hours, then disappeared. For 2.5 days, Nathan drifted and prayed that the Casey Nicole would stay afloat. Suddenly, a large wood and styrofoam bait box broke loose from the boat's deck and popped to the surface.
I swam over to it. I got to the front of it.
Nicole also received the call.
Hello?
Again, the caller spoke Spanish. The name Tyson and their phone number were the only English words he used.
That was strange.
Hello? Hello?
After a moment, the connection was lost, and there have been no calls since then. The Neesmiths and Tyson that the 3 missing
And I think that whoever called us is putting themselves on the line.
menstrual support pantyhose and gave me a prescription for my headaches.
Finally, the doctor performs an ultrasound exam.
When she did the ultrasound, the baby appeared normal and did not appear in distress.
Michelle is relieved.
In the back of your mind, you're always concerned when you're pregnant when something's not feeling right. So I figured, okay, I'll just go home and rest, and I'll be better the next couple of days.
Over the next week, Michelle continues to experience intermittent flu-like symptoms. So in the middle of the week, she takes a much-needed day off.
With the baby, we have to be very careful with this door because she's now crawling out. And it's not yet some distance. So if safety is an issue, there's only so much you can say. If you go too far, it's not okay. What happens? These two, it's okay. My judgment is kids need to be safe and they need to be protected by their parents. You need to go get your jacket and come in because it's too cold out there.
I've seen enough. You'll get a better response from the children. I've seen some great material here from Mum. However, if you're not on board, you'll sabotage everything. I saw on the DVD that Dad was giving Max his medicine in a very forceful way. I need to teach Dad how to have a better approach.
Max, you know you're taking your medicine for your eye, right? For your allergies? Right? Look at Dad. Those are for afterwards. That's right. I know that those aren't disgusting. But we have to take this.
But you're having a conversation with yourself. He's not even spoke. And you're like, I know that you're thinking this, and yeah, and you're having a conversation with yourself. Have a conversation with Max.
Dr. G uses every tool in her arsenal to solve a case, no matter how rare the cause of death may be. But sometimes the answers can only be found in the most unlikely of places.
Really just left with no
frustrated right now, guys. Even sitting down hurts my back now. What the fuck? I hope that fucking pillow comes. The cushion thing. Yes, I'm having this right now. I'll be cooking up that. So, I'm just fucking ass disgusted. God. I understand that Jesus died for us to suffer the way how he suffered and all that stuff, but suffer like this, I don't fucking think so. Give me a fucking break, Jesus. God. Enough is enough. I'm tired of this fucking shit.
Typically, there's two orifices we have problems with at death. They can be vomiting and having vomit.
We interviewed people who said that in the months after, Jay talked about revenge. What form that would take, people didn't know what to think.
So now we have an issue between the person who finds his head and another man whose house is the only house that's very, very close to where the head was found. Something wasn't right.
One of the other things that surprised me initially with Jay was his knowledge about the body trade industry.
To take a pregnancy test.
B15.
On her pills every day.
10:33.
Change in her bleeding wasn't more, wasn't less, wasn't more common or less common. I don't know. But if your period changes, even though I know that's not what she says, if it's heavier, lighter, further apart, closer together, anything. Sex is something you can do. Even if you're on birth control, take a pregnancy.
Natasha starts exercising regularly, hoping to trim down her 180-pound frame.
I was really active. I had lost like 20 pounds. That weight just gone.
Though Natasha is in the best shape she's been in years, she can't lose her belly weight.
I said, well, Tasha, you lose everything else, but still you got a little pudgy stomach there.
B12.
I can't go. I had to take a bowel movement that wouldn't.
I-28.
I've become increasingly concerned.
B8.
We know what's going to happen.
I-23.
But I want you to pay close attention to how they describe this, because it's always really
B3.
fascinating to me how they describe the process of thinking that they're constipating.
Round over.
The baby. It's just.
Her screams.
I push this. And also, local anesthetic, particularly when it has epinephrine or adrenaline in it, also can decrease bleeding. It's silly.
I don't think I had time to think it over. I'm like, oh God, like I had a baby, now what?
Is she healthy? Birth defects? How premature is she? And the doctor looks at me and he laughs because she's full term and she seems fine. Couldn't have felt more relieved.
Y'all probably can say it with me, okay? What do I always say? We do the best we can with the information that we have. And obviously this is applicable in so many situations in life. And I think always in these videos, which is why I always say it in these videos.
The classic Southern mom who grew up on a farm where nothing bothers you, just like full on story. She's telling the story, just emotional actors in the background.
Alrighty, donkeys. Mom, you know the rules, okay? Do I always have to say this? Do I? Have you learned your lesson for me saying it 5,000 million times? No. Boo! Scaring me? No playing ghost, that means. No playing ghost out there or in here. In the bedroom. That means no scaring my boyfriend Eeyore or your boyfriend Piglet, okay? And yes, guys, I'm gonna call it a night now. My pill's already taken. Has my videos in the background. I think they'll be done playing within an hour. Yeah. And again, I'm sorry about my dull day. Turns out I only have like, I think $34 or $35 remaining out of my $100 Dad gave me on Friday. This is why I need a job. This is why I have to get better. And that too. I'm not sick, but you know, this bad ankle, my tailbone and everything, it makes me feel sick. It limits me for doing things. So I want to get 100% better and cured so I can get a job. And do more taste test videos like those gummies, okay? And go to the fair next year with the pass and go every day almost, you know, except for the days I need to work, you know. You know what I mean? That and everything. So I'm excited for schools to start August 26th through December 13th. I was so bored after the 2 or 3 days when the last semester ended. I'm like, where's a worksheet? I want to do a worksheet. Oh, fucking A, damn it. I want to do a worksheet. I love doing those worksheets. I got like 100% on them all the time. I hope they give us more worksheets for this class semester. I'll be so freaking happy. If I see worksheet, I'll be like, fuck yes, thank you, Jesus. But yeah, I want to get 100% better. It's not a joke. For example, if I died in a car wreck, right now, if I died in a car wreck right now, in my near-death experience, God will ask me, do you want to stay here or go back down there? I'm like, I'm not going to go back down there unless you freaking ass heal me. 100%. I'm not kidding. I can't stand another day, another minute in that pain. It's torment. That's exactly what I'd say. So I hope Monday comes really fast. I'll call Dan and say, come on, let's get going to Bone and Joint Walk-In Clinic. And, they're open at 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. So, good God, me wake up fresh on Monday. Get going to the Bone and Joint. Hope it's not a long freaking ass wait. Hope I have a nice time at Bone and Joint and show them the scans from... Wait, 29% battery. Let me show you the scans. I can't get the name of the chiropractic building on there though, so let me see. Give me a minute here. Okay. The red is where I am more at pain. This has to go in here. The white dot has to go in there. Oh yeah. And Friday I got this movie, Ezra. It's about this boy with autism. Robert De Niro stars in it. I thought I saw, oh yeah, Whoopi Goldberg is in it. Okay. Yeah. So, plus I want to watch that new SpongeBob movie on Netflix tomorrow. Where Sandy has to save Texas or something like that. So. So I'm gonna start my scheduled app now, and that will face the window here out. And my fucking foot is now hurting. What the fuck? I hate this pain. It's like stab, 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 and after when I'm like sitting down, throb, throb, throb. After the stab, stab, stab. I wish I could go back to that sandwich restaurant and break their ankle. See how they fucking like it. Next time when I go there, you better have a fucking sign up on the door saying watch your step. Fucking assholes. I'm fucking pissed with them. God. Sign in big print, bold.
This address is correct? I said, staring at the details of my next pizza delivery. My coworker Alex shrugged, already moving on to preparing the next delivery. It's the one they gave us. It's probably just some teens who decided to order pizza while messing around. It's already been paid for, so just go and deliver it already. I sighed, hauling the insulated bag into my arms. All right then, see you in a bit. The address in question belonged to the abandoned high school that sat on the outskirts of town. I wasn't a local, so I didn't know the full story, but apparently some kind of tragedy had caused the school to close down several years ago, and it had since